Hello everybody, this is Jess and her dad Carl again from Vegas Pool. And Jess is obviously from Jess Art. We're just here because there has been one very generous buyer out there. And we've been in discussions and we felt that it was only fair that we offered a genuine canvas of one of the NFTs that we've minted. So Jess is here. We believe this is the piece, and it's still open to change if he would like. But this is the piece that he's selected, and Jess is going to talk about it, and we're really excited, aren't we?
You're very, very excited.
Because actually, this will be our first international send. Okay, it's going to go to Europe because we live in England. But it's very, very excited that this is the first time we've actually given this out to a complete stranger on the internet. So would you like to talk about what this piece is?
Yes. So this piece is kind of inspired by Bob Ross and my own kind of interpretation of his work that he's done. So I kind of wanted to do something creative and very different to what I've done before. And so I took one of his videos and then went away myself and came up with a composition with 3 mountains, a stream, and the kind of forest that you can see. And I kind of just went absolutely crazy with it. And thank goodness it turned out all right. It was kind of my little experiment, and it actually means well to me that he's having this. And thank you.
So when you say crazy, what do you mean? What type of utility? What item? What tools do you use?
So for the pink clouds, I have used fluffy brushes to blend out, and then I've used various other palette knives, and you probably can't see this through the phone, but it's all textured on top here.
So if I get really close,
With
that
a palette
might show.
knife.
Yeah, and those mountains look very snowy, don't they? They look cold,
Yes.
but bright as well. It's one of those. It feels like a crisp day.
I wanted all the colours to be quite bright, and like you step into a different what's it called? Realm. There we
Another
go.
realm, yes.
See me struggling.
And
with my
we're
words.
both new. I hate coming on the camera, and my daughter is very shy as well about coming on the camera. So you do have to forgive the honesty in this video. And then tell us about the water, the riffles, and
So the riffles in the water. So I had seen lots of videos of Bob Ross, and I kind of just used my flat brushes and blended various colours and tones of blues and purples and pinks, as you can see, and the teeny bits of ripples here and here. And it created lots of depth and shadows, which I'm very, very happy about. And then with my white, with my palette knives, I created the edge of the stream, so it's more realistic, but obviously it's not realism, but
yes, absolutely.
you know what I mean.
And then we've still got to put this on the website and explain, but you actually have 2 types of signature, don't you?
Yes, I do. I have my JES in either white or black on most of the canvases, and that signature goes on the canvases that I paint, usually in acrylics on a wide canvas.
Okay.
Not the canvas boards. The canvas boards usually are done in watercolour with my signature, which is a JES squiggle, and then a dot usually at the end. Sometimes there's no dot.
So we'll show one of those on our
We'll
next
show-
video, shall we?
yes.
If people want us, we'll put some more videos up and we'll explain and show. But we wanted to be clear that if you look at the NFTs or the website, there is a pattern there, and that's specifically done. Now there is something else very interesting as well. When this was very important when we put the NFTs up onto the website, and that is on the back of the photo of every picture. Because what do you do there?
I date it on every picture,
So it's something that annoyed you at first.
but is one of my signature things I do now, is I date it. Usually with a ballpoint pen. You might find some with pencil, but most of them are done by ballpoint pen.
In fact, the other day you showed me the signing pen, didn't you?
Yeah.
At some stage, you do realise that signing pen's going to run out.
Yeah, I know. I'll be really sad when it does run out.
Right. Well, the owner of this, or who's going to receive this, is I believe he's expecting this. So we're going to try and package that up this weekend. We're looking to how we can get that sent. But any final words?
Just a big great thank you to all your support and like for my art.
Because what's that done for you?
It's opened so many doors and it's made me quite confident because I usually don't treasure my art as much as this, and it's really made me love my artwork.
And does it inspire you to do more?
Yes, it really does. It inspires me to do a hell of a lot more.
Yeah.
With all different mediums as well. And at some point I will try oils as well.
Absolutely. So before we close this, there's just one more thank you, and that I think we should actually thank Charles Hoskinson.
Yes.
And why should we thank? So Charles actually enabled us to create the NFTs.
Create the NFTs.
And send them off to him. So we can do that, and so that's enabled you to follow your passions, really, hasn't it? So we'll say thank you very much to Charles.
Thank you.
But also to our buyer as well for being so kind and very
lovely.
okay.
Bye.
Goodbye.